Hey everyone, in today's app of the day, I wanted to show you this app called Afterpay. Shop now, pay later. And it's exactly what it sounds like. You could basically buy things now from a variety of different stores that are basically partnering with the app, and then you could pay for them, some of it now and some of it later. Basically, the way it works is it breaks up the payment into 4 equal parts. You pay the first part now, and then you make 3 additional payments over time. What I really liked about the app from reading the description is that you pay all of that interest free. So a lot of us may put something on a credit card and hopefully pay it off before the interest kicks in, but if we don't, the interest could really add on to that purchase. With this, you don't have to worry about that. So it's almost like layaway, except you get it shipped right away. And the way they approve you is that they don't even use your credit score. What they do is they basically ask for your debit or credit card, and they use a technology that they have to basically check if you could qualify. And you do have to be 18 years old to use the service. It says all of this in the description. So the app is called Afterpay. Let's go ahead and download it. I'm gonna go open it up and show you how to take advantage of it. So when you first open the app for the first time, there is 4 splash screens that basically explain to you what I just explained to you, but there are a bunch of different stores, big stores, stores that you've actually heard of and brands you've heard of that have partnered with this app to have this in their checkout. So you don't really need the app. So you could basically go to Ray-Ban, for example, one of the partners, and in the checkout page, you see Apple Pay, credit card, debit card, PayPal, and you'll see Afterpay as one of the options. But with the app, you could basically see all the stores all in one place. So this is basically that page that shows you that. And then you'll have to create an account. This is the homepage of the app. But right before that, I went and logged in for an account. I put in my address. I put in my birthday to verify that I'm at least 18 years old. And I skipped over adding a credit card, but you could still do that. Once you're in the homepage of the app, this is basically how simple it is to use. So right here on top, you see all stores. You could basically slide through. Let's look at some of the big ones here. DSW, it's a shoe warehouse. Ray-Ban, there's Levi's, there's Steve Madden. So big brands that you probably heard of here, and the store section. And then there's most popular, for example, Flight Club is a shoe store in New York that I've visited. That's pretty cool. So if you go through, you could see things categorized by men, women, kids, even by sections like beauty, and then you could discover things here too. So this page really doesn't have much to explain, except on top, you could search for store or for brand. So for example, if I search for Nike and press search, I could see all the different brands here, all the different stores that carry Nike, and I could see it in the text drop down here, all these different places. So for example, Fight Club, that store I like, I could see if that shows up here. If you search for Nike, and it does, it's the 6th option here, so I could jump in there. Every time you do select a store, for example, it's gonna just take you right to their website. So the app is not really designed for purchases. It's designed to send you to places they've partnered with so you could use the Afterpay function in the checkout. So let me just do one right here. Let's say we wanted to buy these Air Jordans here. I'm gonna go ahead and press this one. And just like you do purchases on any single website, all you will have to do is here, add it to cart. And then when we go to the checkout section right here, I'm gonna say go to checkout. Bunch of different apps have different functions of the way they check out, but ultimately it's the same process. And it's telling me to pay with Apple Pay since I'm on the iPhone here, but let me just go down here before I type in billing or shipping. And as you can see right here on the bottom, you have credit card information, you have PayPal, and right here, Afterpay is that option. So if you select Afterpay, it tells you exactly how it breaks down. And it breaks everything to 4 installments like I mentioned in the beginning. So as you can see, instead of paying the $275 now, you pay $83 right now. And then every 2 weeks, you pay the rest of it. So that's how it's laid out. But remember, if you don't make these payments, they do charge a late fee. But the nice thing is the late fee is capped, and I believe it's 1/4 of the entire purchase price. So only one of these payments could be your total late fee. So that's really good. Some payment processors could charge you as much as the whole purchase price or even more in interest and late fees. They don't do that here. So let me jump into the app. If you follow the checkout process there, that's all it took. And then it will basically have your debit card or credit card and automatically take those. A couple of days before, it will send you an email just to let you know a payment is about to go through. So again, I'm gonna go to the home page. Now let's look at the bottom of the app that I didn't talk about. You first have search, where you see the home page here, your search function and your category way to explore. Then in the middle, if you press that icon, it basically shows you everything you've ever ordered here, your history, your payment dues. They're all laid out here as you start using the app. And then you have your little profile icon. Again, how it works shows you the splash screens in the beginning. Then you have your payment method. Again, I didn't add a card when I signed up for the first time, but here is where you would add it. The nice thing is once you do add it, you could use the checkout function in all those different websites that we saw on the Explore page. And if I go back here, you could log out if you wanted to keep this logged out. So when it comes to the rating of the app, I do the ratings on every single app I review on this channel, and I do the how-to on this channel. On this app, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5, and I'm only taking a personal 0.5 away. The functionality is flawless, but the whole idea of paying for things over time, I'm not a big fan. I think you should just purchase things at the time that you purchase them, put it on a credit card, take advantage of the points and pay it off before any interest kicks in. But obviously we can't do that all the time. So the idea of this, paying things over time without interest, is huge. So that little 0.5 is just a personal preference of not really wanting something like this for when I make purchases. But I'm gonna really take my time and use it a couple of times and see if I like that idea of paying for things in 4 installments instead of all at once. So I hope you found this app of the day video useful. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I post these multiple times a week so you never miss the next great app, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.